Molly Corbett and her father, Thomas Martins, will spend more time in prison. A judge in Davidson County sentenced the pair to 4 to 6 years, but they will only serve 7 months to 2 years after getting credit for the 3 years and 8 months that they have already served. Good evening and welcome to the Fox 8 10 o'clock news. I'm Katie Nordine.
And I'm Neil McNeil. Molly Corbett agreed to a plea deal. She pleaded no contest to voluntary manslaughter in the death of her husband, Jason Corbett, back in 2015. And her father, Thomas Martins, pleaded guilty to the same charge. Fox 8's Cassie Fambro joins us live from the Davidson County Courthouse in Lexington tonight. And Cassie, this is the end of an 8-year-long saga.
Neil and Katie, this has been a very painful, not only the past 8 days, but 8 years, especially for Jason Corbett's 2 children. Again, this sentence happening today after so long, all because of what happened on August 2nd, 2015.
Molly Corbett and her father, Thomas Martins, looked solemn as they went into the Davidson County Courthouse for the last time on Wednesday before Judge David Hall made his decision to sentence them to more time in prison. This came after 8 days of emotional testimony inside the courtroom that walked the judge through the case detail by detail, beginning even before Jason Corbett was killed in 2015. The defense, separate counsel for Molly and her father, Thomas, argued Jason Corbett was an abusive husband. They also alleged he had a hand in the death of his first wife, the mother of his 2 children, Sarah and Jack. We spoke to Sarah last week, who was only 8 years old when her dad was killed.
Me and my brother are both survivors of domestic violence, and my dad was a victim.
In court, both Sarah, now 17, and her brother Jack, 19, said they felt manipulated and abused by their stepmother, Molly Corbett, alleging she painted their father in a violent light. During the time they read their statements on Wednesday, people in court openly sobbed. Sarah and Jack were able to share 8 years of raw emotion, saying their lives were immeasurably altered by the death of their father that left them orphans. During their statements, Molly Corbett was visibly emotional.
I think, that was very difficult for her to listen to.
Sarah and Jack endured the first trial in their father's death back in 2017, when Molly and Thomas were originally sentenced to 20 to 25 years in prison. That's when they spent more than 3.5 years in prison before their sentence was overturned after allegations of jury misconduct in 2021. A second trial was expected, but time passed and Molly and Thomas took the plea deal last week, putting their fate in the hands of Judge Hall.
It's been a long 8 years, and I think, what we hope, what everybody hopes going forward is that, there can be some modicum of calming down, folks kind of being a little gentler on everyone involved.
Over the course of 8 days, Sarah and Jack came to the courtroom every day, listening to the details of their father's gruesome death. They heard first responder testimony detailing how their father was found. They heard Molly Corbett's side. Jason Corbett was accused of choking her, and Thomas Martins, a former FBI agent, simply snapped, they said, hitting Jason with a bat, then a concrete paver. Thomas Martins' lawyer said their client has regrets.
Something in that room caused him to do that, and he's having to pay for that. So 51 months is more than just.
The judge said in a sentencing hearing on Wednesday he did not understand why Thomas nor his wife Sharon, who was also in the house, didn't call 911 before things went too far. Judge Hall also pointed out neither Molly or her father were particularly disheveled after what happened. Her clothes not even stretched. He said the case was full of holes, and he didn't know the truth, but Sarah and Jack needed to know they should never blame themselves. As for the sentence, Martin's lawyer said it was a compromise.
It's unusual, but I think it's reflects the very particular and unusual facts of this case.
I mean, there's nothing typical about this case. Nothing. I mean, this is an extraordinary case, an extraordinary set of circumstances. I think the judge believed that, saw that.
An extraordinary case indeed. Tonight, Molly Corbett and Thomas Martins here at the Davidson County Correctional Facility, waiting to be transferred to where they'll be detained for the next 7 months to 2 years. Live in Davidson County, Cassie Fambro, Fox 8 News.